It's time we talk about the Chicago Bears. It's
He
time we talk
almost sound
about
like he knew
football,
what he was
man.
doing,
I'm tired of that
That's pretty
soft-ass Trey over there talking about chats and whatnot and kissing people. Let's talk about some football. Let's talk about the offensive line. Darnell Wright signing a $29 million a year contract, the highest guarantee ever for an offensive lineman at $93 million. The Bears all-pro right tackle just reset the market, giving Caleb Williams another 4 years of his favorite offensive line and protector. Also, DeAndre Swift was asked who's the most improved player in the Bears camp this season, and this is a very encouraging sign. He said, just seeing his poise right now, his process. I'm here pretty early, so I see things, little things that he's doing daily. Second year in the system. I just like his approach right now, his focus. While talking about one Caleb Williams, the number 1 overall pick heading into year 3, is being cited as the Bears' most improved player by their starting running back. What would a successful season look like for Caleb Williams and the Bears this year for you guys?
Caleb Williams should go to the NFC Championship game. That's success.
Yeah.
Anything less to me is unsuccessful. The Bears now have all the pieces that they need to get there. It's what Ben Johnson had with the Detroit Lions. Ben Johnson had a really good tight end in Sam Laporta. You have a really good tight end in Colston Loveland. Ben Johnson had a really good running back duo with Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. It's not the same, but you have a good running back duo with Kyle Monangai and DeAndre Swift. Ben Johnson had speedy wide receivers. Ben Johnson had possession wide receivers. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams. Ben Johnson, you have Luther Burns, you have Roma Dunze. They haven't proven it yet, but they are obviously ascending. Caleb should go to an NFC Championship game. I think the NFC is for the taking. The Philadelphia Eagles have had a chokehold on the NFC. I do not know if they can stay as dominant as they have because of the health. The San Francisco 49ers, we'll see what they can do. Obviously, they're dealing with injuries already in training camp. Seattle Seahawks, they lost their offensive coordinator. They just won the Super Bowl, so we'll see what they do and if Sam Darnold can maintain success. NFC is wide open. The Los Angeles Rams, the Philadelphia Eagles. Outside of that, it's a whole bunch of question marks. So there's no reason why the Chicago Bears shouldn't go into the season as the 3rd best team in the NFC, or worse, the 4th best team in the NFC. You're a 4th best team in the NFC. You should finish the season as a top 2 team in the NFC. So for my money, 2-5, I think anything less than an NFC Championship game would be disappointing for the Chicago Bears.
We finally agree on something. I think the same thing. The second year in Ben Johnson's offense, you're going to see a different type of Caleb Williams. The same way you've seen his first year with Ben Johnson, right? I think with the defense looking a little better and then the offense, with that confidence, you're going to see new wide receivers stepping up. And then in the running backs, it starts with the running game. People, I know Caleb Williams is the guy. I get all that. But if you really know Ben Johnson's offense, it starts with the running backs. They got 2 good ones. And Swift is one of my favorites in the game. I think that Caleb makes a big jump this year, and nothing less than an NFC Championship game appearance. Yeah. I think that's going to make the big difference between a successful year and not, because they have everything they need. And I think they come out as the favorite in the NFC. What is that? NFC
North.
NFC North.
They should dominate the NFC North.
Yeah.
Like, for the first time in a long time, the Bears should go into the NFC North. You have coaching continuity, you have roster continuity,
so good, bro.
And you got talent. Like, for so long, the Packers have had the coaching continuity and the roster continuity, the quarterback continuity. Jordan Love being the starter, I believe, for 4 years now. The Detroit Lions, respectfully, I just think they're missing Ben Johnson. I love Dan Campbell as a motivator. Yep. He still has to prove it as an offensive mind. Minnesota Vikings, we don't know what's going to happen with Kyler Murray and Kevin O'Connell. I like Kevin O'Connell a lot, or J.J. McCarthy. We don't know what's going to happen. So if you're the Bears, when you play 6 games in your division, 4-2 at worst, Kieran, I think maybe 5-1, but 4-2 at worst. So it should the Bears are a really good team. And again, Caleb's a generational talent, bro.
Yeah. And I think the best thing that happened for him is getting Ben Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Because I think Caleb is phenomenal, but what makes him different, Ben Johnson in your ear. Ben Johnson calling the plays. Ben Johnson something run schemes. That's you fear Caleb.
Yeah.
But that running game they got, bro, that helps out, because now it's like, yo, when it comes to play the Bears, yeah, you got Caleb, and I get all that, but we worry about this run.
Shay, your top 2 running backs gave you 1,800 yards last year and averaged about 4.75 yards to carry between the two.
See, that's the thing, though. Forget the yards, bro. Basically, 5 yards to carry and 4.6.
Yeah.
Any pass you want to think about in the second down or third down, you got. Come on. Like, Ben Johnson's a man, boy.
I think if you take the Rams out of the equation, this is the scariest team in the NFC. It's a terrifying team. Now, if it wasn't for the Rams adding Myles Garrett, and I think we all think Aaron Donald's going to come back and play for this team.
Oh, he coming back.
The Chicago Bears should win this division, and they should go on a run. And I like the way that Caleb Williams looked to close out the season last year. It was unbelievable. And it was the way it looked, though, too. It was special. It was, hey, we're going to be in these shootouts. Defensively, we're not really where we need to be. It's year one under Ben Johnson. But late in these games, let me put the team on my back and go carry us to victory. And you saw it time and time and time again. Caleb Williams is a gamer. He is clutch. He is a generational talent, in my opinion. I think we throw that word around a lot, but I think in terms of his ability to find any sort of throw, make any sort of play happen, he's special. And this Bears team is a team that offensively, I can't believe I'm saying that, but Ben Johnson has essentially turned around one of the worst teams in the modern era of football offensively into an absolute juggernaut right now. They're running the ball all over everybody. They're gonna have one of the most talented quarterbacks, and now I think the only missing piece for them. Obviously, they added a lot to their defense. They got Kobe Bryant. They ended up getting Devin Bush from the Browns. They have some pieces to replace Tremaine Edmonds as he left and went to the Giants. This Bears team now, I believe, just needs more production out of that wide receiver room. The guys like you mentioned, Luther Burden going into year 2, Rome Odunze going into year 3.
Yeah.
Rome Odunze getting to that, and he's balling, and it's good that his team did well, but if you look statistically, it's getting that.
It's time.
It's you know what it's getting to? You know what it's getting to? It's getting to the. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to get there, and I don't think it's going to because he's in such a talent. He's with such a talented play caller, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So I just don't want that to happen right now. I love what the Bears look like going.
The only thing about the Bears is defensively, when you compare their players to other players in the NFC, they just pale in comparison. Like T.J. Edwards, good player. Devin Bush, good player. Cornerback, really good player. Jalen Johnson, really good player. But you think about the Eagles, Jalen Carter, Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell. You think about the Rams, Myles Garrett, Trent McDuffie. They got dudes that Shady McCoy and the offense would have to circle. Yeah. The Bears don't really have anybody that you have to circle. Like, the Bears don't have a guy that, hey, we need to make sure we account for him on every single play defensively. They don't have anybody like that. So I like what they're doing on defense. Montez Sweat, good player. Grady Jarrett, good player. But Kobe Bryant, I think he has an injury. He just got
hurt. He's going to miss like
10 weeks or something like that.
Come playoff time, you're going to have him. And I love the fact you have that Al Harris coach defensive backfield. That's unbelievable.
But in a world where 3rd and 6, I need to play, Myles Garrett will get it. 3rd and 5, I need to play, Jalen Carter will get it. 3rd and 5, I need to play. Who on the Bears is going to make it, Kieran? Like, who? I just don't know that they have that guy where, Green Bay Packers, Micah Parsons. He's going to do it.
You saw it last year, though. It was Colson Loveland, and it was Luther Burden. Then it was Caleb with his legs.
Offensively.
Then it was offensively. That's what happens.
And
but
I think you have the number one, draft pick, Caleb Williams. Where put the team on your back. There's times where he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Defense, got some stops here and there, and when they did, Caleb Williams went to work.
Remind me how they lost. I remember Packers miracle back foot.
So they played the Rams. Game started like snowing. It was cold in Chicago. They play the Rams. They go to overtime with the Rams after the miracle 4th and 17 catch. They end up going to overtime. DJ Moore's coming across the field. He ends up taking an angle a little bit more north. Caleb rolls out and he throws an interception. That's where the game ended for them. Rams go back down the field. I think they made a field goal or something.
It's crazy when you have a really good year. Stuff like that, people forget. Mm-hmm. But if you didn't have a good year, they're going to talk about that. Remember he threw the pick and sealed the game?
His first trip to the playoffs, though, you're in the divisional. You're a couple of plays away from beating a team that everybody
picked. For me, it's Ben Johnson is what really makes this team great. Because roster alone, they're cool. But roster alone, they're not.
I'm excited to watch Bears football.
Yes.
Think about that. I'm excited to watch a quarterback play for the Bears. A team
I don't think ever had a 4,000 yard pass. The more I think about it, bruh, Ben Johnson's doing this. Bears are cool.
Ben is unbelievable. He's unbelievable.
Good running back.
And I think that's also the other reason why I'm confident in them in the division. Ben Johnson loves to whoop Mike LaFleur's ass.
He does, bro.
He loves it. Or is it Mike or Matt? Is Mike in Arizona? They're brothers. I don't know. Matt LaFleur's for the Packers. Mike is in Arizona. No. He loves whooping his ass. He loves it. And it's hilarious to watch because they have real beef, and I love when coaches have real beef.
Last question before we get out of here and get to super chats. If y'all have any super chats, drop them right now. What would be a successful season for Caleb specifically?
Caleb specifically.
Should he be an MVP conversation? Should he be an MVP finalist?
He should be in MVP conversations. Heading into year 3, I'm expecting you in year 2 with Ben and year 3 of your career to take the next jump. If he closes out the year like he did this past season, he should be in MVP conversations. And I'll tell you why. Not only statistically is he going to be better than he was last year, in my opinion, or even somewhat similar, your team should win 13 to 14 games. I think they're that good.
And if that happens,
I think they can be that good. And if that happens and Caleb plays the way that Caleb plays, you have to be in the MVP conversation. You have to.
Very well. Look, you made it this far.